Welcome to Caps 13 News. I'm Tori Whalen. Pittsburg State Police are currently investigating a burglary and theft at Kearney Smith Stadium. It happened overnight on February 20th between 7:45 p.m. and 7:50 a.m. The police department is searching for suspects at this time and has not found any leads yet. In the meantime, Sodexo is also completing inventory to discover what was taken and how much was taken. The police is using its best efforts to learn more about this case and keep everyone safe. The department's website has information about safety and protection along with the crime statistic report, registered offenders, and training videos for your safety. You can visit their website at police.pittstate.edu. If anyone has information that pertains to this case, please contact the Pitt State Police Department at 620-235-4624. Students wanting a quiet place to study can go to the Axe Library on campus. The university invested nearly $3 million to modernize the library. Renovations were completed fall of 2019. The renovation started in the lower level and then on the third. A few of the amenities that the library offers to the students are the Writing Center, offers writing consultations for clients, faculty, and staff at any stage of the writing process for any writing project. Writing Center consultants are experienced writers who are committed to helping clients achieve their writing goals. As a member of the International Writing Centers Association, the Writing Center encourages all forms of writing. And the Axe Grind is a We Proudly Serve Starbucks location. They specialize in roasting high-quality whole bean coffees and selling them along with fresh, rich, brewed, Italian-style espresso beverages and a variety of pastries. Any students interested in dancing will have the opportunity to show off their talents this week. The Department of Health, Human Performance, and Recreation is hosting a dance research symposium and performance later this semester. Auditions will be held this week in the Weed Dance Studio. Dance performances can be in the forms of solos, duets, or smaller large group performances. Any students interested in auditioning should contact Janice Jewett in the HHPR department. You can get a registration form and then a time slot will be given for your audition time. The event will be the evening of the 15th of April at the Bicknoll Family Center for the Arts. Coming up on Caps 13 News, graduation is quickly approaching. We'll have details after this.
Why should people go fishing? Fishing is one of the greatest gifts that we have ever received from Mother Nature. This is one of the many chances we have to reconnect ourselves to the natural world. Mother Nature has given us a great opportunity to learn about the many things about fishing that will never be forgotten. If we introduce a relative to the wonders of fishing, we will always cherish the memories that we make when we catch a fish with them.
Hey Guerrilla Nation, this is Stu Height, Chief of Police here at Pittsburg State. Hope you're off to a great semester, and we want to just give you a couple of reminders of how to take care of your valuables. Please don't ever leave them unattended for any length of time at all. We live on a very safe campus and a very safe community, but you can never be too safe. So if you ever need anything, if you have any questions, any concerns about anything ranging from parking or just safety and security, please feel free to call us anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go Guerrillas!
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
As the deadline for applying for graduate approaches, students need to complete steps for applying. A minimum of 124 credit hours must be completed. A minimum of 60 credit hours must be completed at a four-year school. A minimum of 45 credit hours must be completed at the upper division level. These hours are junior/senior level courses, which is why they cannot be earned at a community college. A cumulative grade point average of 2.0 must be attained to receive the baccalaureate degree.
Students that are on the anticipated spring and summer graduation list will be receiving an email by March the 1st. And in that email, there's a link that they'll click on that will take them to the application page. In that application, they will verify their diploma name and diploma mailing address and make any changes that they need to make. And then that will give them access to also pay the mandatory graduation fee, which is $55.
More information concerning specific grade point requirements, contact the department of your major and the degree checking office. Pittsburg State students win big at the American Advertising Awards, also known as the Addies. There was a total of 79 student entries submitted to the Addies from the GIT and communication departments. In total, Pitt State students won 9 gold, 40 silver, 1 Best of Show, 2 Judges Awards, and 2 Professional Silvers. The 2 professional silvers were given to the design team behind the GIT Cold Call recruitment packet and to Pitt State's own Chris Hewitt, who designed the Blue Book project. Graduate student Alex Gourlay won the most awards, receiving 10 total. Gourlay commented about the many awards he won, saying, "It shows I go the extra mile to produce at a high level and that I'm confident with my work." Now it's time for the Collegio Corner, where we get a preview of the top 3 stories in this week's edition.
Hi, my name is Emily Rubel, and I'm the managing editor of the Collegio. We have a special issue with the Collegio this week. We put together an issue about the MIAA Indoor Track and Field Championships, which are this weekend. We collaborated with other universities and newsrooms to get photos, rankings, and last year's championship results. Other stories in Friday's edition of the paper include a preview of PSU's Open Education Week celebration of open education resources. The Center for Teaching, Learning, and Technology and Library Services are hosting an Open Education Resource Panel on Thursday, March 5th at 3:30 p.m. in the Axe Library basement. We also covered the Jennifer Knapp concert that was in the Bicknell Center on Saturday, February 22nd. So those are a couple of the things we're covering this week in the Collegio. Be sure to grab a copy of the Collegio or visit our website at psucollegio.com.
Pitt State takes on Upper Iowa in some baseball action. We'll have details after the break. It was a sunny but windy game day for the Pitt State baseball team as they welcome Upper Iowa University to All Ortonlani Field Friday, February 21st. The Gorillas started out strong, leading the Peacocks 3-2 after the first inning. Redshirt freshman pitcher Justin Root got subbed in to pitch for Tanner Lane. Root had a total of 7 strikeouts. PSU scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning to keep them on top. Junior infielder Dawson Pomeroy hit a home run in the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Pomeroy's first year as a Gorilla.
It was good. I just saw first pitch fastball and saw it really well, and luckily found it on the barrel, and I've been seeing it well lately, so just happy it got over the fence and happy we won today. Being a gorilla, it's awesome. It's big family atmosphere, and I just love it here, and happy I can be here for the next 2 years, and excited to see what the future holds.
After 7 innings, a run rule ended the game. The Gorillas gained a 15-4 victory over the Upper Iowa Peacocks. The Pitt State women's basketball team traveled to Maryville, Missouri to battle the Northwest Missouri Bearcats for a second time. The Gorillas were left out with one of their key players, Tristan Gegg, due to an ankle injury. Pitt State trailed Northwest in the first quarter, 12-15. The Gorillas ended the first half with a buzzer beater from Megan Maher, making the score 30-29 Pitt State. Maher also hit a three-pointer to tie the score 66-66 and forced the game to go into overtime. Sydney Crane hit a jumper with just 32 seconds left in overtime to take the lead. The Gorillas held off the Bearcats defensively in the final seconds to achieve a 77-76 win over Northwest Missouri. Kaylee DeMitz led PSU with 14 points. Aaron Davis added a career-high 13 points, while Crane finished with 12. This win moved the Gorillas into sole possession of 4th place in the MIAA standing. PSU will be back at John Lance Arena Saturday, February 29th, to play University Central Missouri and to honor the seniors for senior night. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming to help me study for this test. It's going to be a real tough one here, I can guarantee it. So,
guys, I'm kind of hungry, and it is Tuesday. Couldn't we get some tacos?
Tacos? I hate Mexican food. Why don't we try something a little less bold? Like subs.
Subs? That's literally the worst idea you've ever thought of. Have you ever thought about pizza maybe? How about something better than that?
Pizza is gonna take like half an hour. Are you kidding me? Obviously, we all know that barbecue is the move.
guys, guys! Let's check out Gorilla Crossing. I mean, Gorilla Crossing has hand-wrapped burritos and hot and ready pizzas and pastas, custom-crafted subs, and savory Kansas City barbecue. Wait, where'd everybody go?
Head on over to Gorilla Crossing for a variety of food options at student-friendly prices. And download the Gorilla Dining app for daily specials.
Sonic the Hedgehog stars James Marsden and Jim Carrey and follows the classic video game character Sonic as he tries to navigate the complexities of life on Earth with his newfound best friend Tom. They must soon join forces to prevent the evil Dr. Robotnik from capturing Sonic and using his powers for world domination. Welcome to Cavs 13 Reviews. I'm your host Nate Vanderpool, and I'm here to tell you that this movie isn't as bad as you might think. This isn't a great movie, but it's also not bad, and I was surprised with how entertaining I found it to be. This movie sparked a bit of controversy last year as it was slated to come out in 2019, but due to an awful character design that led to numerous amounts of backlash, the studio decided to hold off and release the movie in 2020. Which takes us to the first good thing about the film, which is the complete redesign of the Sonic character. I can't imagine how much money it costs to redo the CGI of your lead character for the whole entire movie, but first-time director Jeff Fowler did the right thing by putting his foot down and making Sonic actually look appealing and not like something straight out of a nightmare. Without this change, I have a feeling this movie would have been a massive flop and would have made me look at the film in a completely different light. I will say that Ben Schwartz did a fine job doing the voice of the character, and you know, the character felt like Sonic, and that's probably the highest praise that I can give him. But this movie had one particular aspect that sold me the first minute he was on screen, and that's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik puts this movie on his back, and without him I most likely would have been really bored, honestly. This is classic Jim Carrey from the 90s, and it felt good to watch him embrace these roots again because since Bruce Almighty, we haven't seen him like this in a really long time. And James Marsden is fine. He's fine in the movie. Now, this is a kid's movie without a doubt, so I feel like I have to give it some leeway when looking at it critically, but there were a couple things I noticed that I didn't particularly like about the film. The first being the dialogue and most of the jokes, as maybe 75% of them didn't land for me. And I found a lot of things said between characters to be quite cheesy and a little cringy at moments. Like there is some egregious product placement involving Olive Garden that caused my eyes to physically roll into the back of my head. This is also just a very safe movie, and I was able to guess every plot point that was going to happen from beginning to end, and that's understandable for a movie like this. I just wish they would have done something a little more exciting with the plot. Like I said, this movie plays it safe, but It's a competent movie that you could tell was made with care, and it's not just a cash grab. If you have a relationship with the Sonic character, you'll probably enjoy this movie more than most people, but if you've never played any of the Sonic games, I'll just tell you right now that you probably won't enjoy this film that much. So to close out this review, I'm going to say save your money and wait to stream it whenever it comes out on video, but I would do it just for Jim Carrey's performance alone. And that takes up our time here at Caps 13 Reviews. Next week I will be reviewing the movie The Invisible Man starring Elizabeth Moss. And until then, I'm Nate Vanderpool and this has been Caps 13 Reviews.